We're keeping a close watch on an unfolding disaster in Brazil this evening. Heavy rain triggering massive flooding and mudslides, leaving at least 78 people dead. Families joining search crews desperately digging through debris in the hope of finding missing loved ones. Hundreds have been left homeless by all this.
Now, landslides and severe flooding have killed dozens of people in Brazil in an area north of Rio de Janeiro. Heavy storms caused more than a month's worth of rain in just a few hours. I asked our South America correspondent Katie Watson about the size of the rescue operation.
Well, we're talking around 200 individual mudslides. Around 400 firefighters are on the ground, and it's very much an active rescue effort. The governor of Rio de Janeiro, he talked about the fact that this was a war zone, and they brought in dozens of trucks, water trucks, diggers. They've even enlisted the help of 2,000 people to be able to clear the way for these vehicles to be able to get to the site where most of the mud is and where they are still digging and trying to find anybody who is missing. I think it's very much an active case on the ground, an active rescue effort at the moment.
Looking at the sheer scale of this disaster and the terrible pictures that we're seeing, how could this have happened? People have got to be asking that.
Right, so this is a city that's about an hour and a half from Rio de Janeiro. It used to be the summer residence for former Brazilian emperor. It's now a weekend retreat for many people in Rio and neighbouring states. It's a mountainous region, so landslides have happened before. In 2011, more than 900 people were killed after mudslides in Petropolis and in neighbouring cities. But the quantity of rain that fell on Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday evening, we're talking the same amount of rainfall in 3 hours that the city normally has in about a month. And it devastated parts of the city that were completely wiped out by these mudslides. And of course, it often hits poorer neighbourhoods where the foundations perhaps aren't as strong. I mean, that's the inevitable reality in such an unequal country such as Brazil. But you've also got to look at the wider picture. Here in Brazil, we've had floods in Minas Gerais, near the state of Rio de Janeiro, in Sao Paulo just a few weeks ago, and in the northeast of Brazil, in Bahia. And I think that's something that people are, are linking these floods and the extreme weather conditions certainly is something that a lot of people are looking at. So while landslides are not uncommon, perhaps the ferocity, the intensity of these landslides is something that's worrying a lot of people.
Katie Watson joining us there from Sao Paulo. Thank you very much indeed.